Seattle, Washington, established 1851, and 140 short years later, Pearl Jam's debut album 10 came out. Now, I haven't listened to an entire Pearl Jam album since 10. I mean, I was 1 year old in 91, but I have only listened to 10, and I've listened to it hundreds of times. I don't even think I've listened to Versus all the way through. I know they're big hits. I know all you grunge people out there are like, what? But this will be the first time I've listened to it all the way through Pearl Jam album, and this came out last year. It's highly requested. I've seen it in the comments a bunch of times, and finally on Patreon people voted and they wanted this reaction video. We're gonna start from the top of the album Dark Matter by Pearl Jam, which is their 12th studio album, so I'm 10 albums behind. Let's listen to Scared of Fear. Very Pearl Jammy. Gotta start with some... That sound like pool cue.
Oh, did I say something wrong? Oh, did I walk out of step? To you, do I still belong? You are here to be scared. Oh, I'm not saying I know. It's all feeling unclear. We all like control. I surrender to you.
Pretty classic rock so far.
Hurting yourself is plain to see. I think you're hurting yourself just to hurt me. We used to laugh, we used to sing, we used to dance, we had our own scene. Hurting yourself, it's plain to see. I think you're hurting yourself, cause you hurt me. We used to laugh, we used to sing, we used to dance, we used to believe.
Is that Matt Cameron on drums?
Was I acting too proud?
It sounds like it could be, but I don't know.
Weakness, did I somehow get too loud? Or can I get you alone? Let me fall at your feet. Why must I be compelled to admit defeat?
That chord at E minor, it sounds like.
You're hurting yourself, it's plain to see. I think you're hurting yourself just to hurt me. We used to laugh, we used to sing, we used to dance, we were our own scene. Hurting yourself, nothing to tell, your secret is well and safe with me. We used to laugh,
I think it's Matt Cameron on drums.
we used to crash, we used to believe.
The grunge drummer. That was sick. See, now I feel like I could have told you it was Matt Cameron. That sounds right.
I hear the voices calling, hear the voices calling, all around my head, all around my head. Hear the voices calling, again they're calling, all around my head. And I lost my friend, this is what we become. Oh, setting sun, I'll give but I can't give up.
G, baby. When I can't pick out the riff right away, I'm like,
I see your way to hate, as if it was in the girl. Oh, you are innocent,
E.
moving innocent. You are hurting and it's so magnificent. Don't let this gap beat you to submission. Pain is the price of our admission. Ain't no fucking royalties, human condition. Turn this anger into nuclear fission. Yeah, baby, baby.
well, that's a sick riff under there. We got 2 fast songs right out the gate, man. With a lot of harmony. Like chords. I love there's always one foot in the blues with Pearl Jam. Okay, I like this one better. I like that movement. And it blossoms. Reminds me of the Killers whenever this move. Such a Killers move to me.
It's better to give than to deceive. Questions these all the more you believe. Don't react, respond. Don't react, respond. When you get
That's dark. Half step. Those half steps. And then sounds like a tritone. And then that's a high note. That B. It's a nutty solo, dude, but I love a good song in E with a nice riff. So far, these chords are tough to call out. Oh, let's change pace. 1, 3.
Isn't it by dawn? Another dark day. How you're like sun hiding somewhere beyond the rain. Needing for the light. Stormy as the gray.
I like this one.
Rivers overflowing, drowning all our yesterdays. Visited by frost on another darkened reef.
Okay, so this is the kind of Pearl Jam I like, dude. It's Better Man, right? It's black. It's got the clean guitars. It might go heavy later. It's elderly woman in the corner of a whatever elderly woman, wherever she's in the corner of a lonely hotel. Elderly woman in the. If you want more Pearl Jam content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, you're going to help me achieve my goal of being able to have perfect pitch.
Every winner has to lose their streak. The mistakes we all made and perfectly repeat.
These kind of progressions remind me of Tom Petty. I'm not sure what it is. Just the whole Americana of it all. G, B minor. B minor, E minor, D. There's a lot of cool stuff going on though. That little
Born through the sand, surrounded by the remnants, what we could and couldn't have. Breaking through the ashes, falling through my hands. Charcoal on the faces and the burned up photographs. All visited by thoughts, and this I got to say. I can't make you stay. I've only ever once here for it not to be this way. But you're not like the water and the water. Well, find its way.
Yeah. F, C, or E minor.
Going through the wreckage.
It could be a C with an E on the bottom. Oh,
Oh no. Going through the wreckage.
oh, of course they're gonna move to the next part now.
Going through the wreckage.
You know what's cool? The progression is G to B minor, and then the next part's E minor to D. And if you know anything about relative chords, the G and the E minor share a lot of the same notes, right? Very similar. And then the B minor shares with D. So G major to E minor are nearly the same chord, and B minor and D are the same chord. So it's kind of like doing the same thing the whole time. Right? But you have your bass lines, which changes it up. So see, the boom boom changes it up. The harmony's all the same. It's the bass line that makes the work. Let's keep going.
Oh, visited by thoughts, and
I love that.
visited by thoughts. I no longer give a fuck who's wrong and who's right. Game of win
Preach.
and all means nothing left. Spoilers go the victor, and the other left for dead.
Yeah. Oh, there's the part. So it is E minor. So G, F, E minor, C. Don't do me like that, Tom Petty. There it is. Talking, dude. Isn't this so Tom Petty right here? Every song is getting better. I knew it was gonna have to end on an upbeat. A lot of upbeats in that song. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and so that was Wreckage. Now we're getting into the the title track, Dark Matter.
To the light of my eyes.
tremolo on the guitar. Sounds like a keyboard. Like a clav. This is sick. Metallica?
Denounce the demigod, King Diamond to destroy. Deploy the dialogue, your word against the law. It's strange these days when everybody else pays, but someone else is the same. There's blame, takes shame, still everybody else pays, but someone else is the same.
Here's the riff.
Rolling away, no pulling apart. And what's this dark matter? I want you to sit and stick on my head. Arrested the press. No one knows what happened next. Renounce the demigods, King Diamond to destroy.
Pretty cool. Oh, these are good E riffs. I love that.
No tolerance for intolerance.
A little bit cleaner of guitar now.
No patience left for impatience no more. No love lost for.
I love the guitar on this album.
No sorrow for the unaccountable.
Oh. That lick ensured me that this is Mike McCready. So I don't know if everybody's still in the band, but it seems like it's still Pearl Jam, all 5 of them. We're gonna guess as we listen to it. I hear elements of all of them. The guitar sounded a little different. Let me pause a little bit between songs because they go right into them. That song was awesome. I still think they're getting better and better. Maybe Wreckage is my favorite, or Dark Matter, 3 or 4, the last 2 we listened to. This next one's called Won't Tell. Anyway, I do think it still has all the members of Pearl Jam, like the original members. I have no reason to believe otherwise. And for those of you that don't know, those 5 guys are like, maybe not Eddie Vedder, but the other 4 guys are in like they're like their DNA's in every grunge band. If you go back, it's awesome. I tried to make a history of grunge video, but it was hard because I had to write a script and a teleprompter, and I'm just not that guy, dude. It was so hard. So Mike McCready, though, I'm almost positive that's him on guitar. There's a couple licks that I heard, but it's cool that his sound has evolved, right? It's more Jerry Cantrell style, right? Like big, long bends, one note, heavy tones, as opposed to like Stratocaster, frilly little like these. I can't speak in words, but like he's doing big, like on this guitar. It doesn't sound right. Instead of like, right? Like maybe that makes no sense. Maybe I'll cut it out. Anyway, let's get on to Won't Tell, track 5. Okay, it's a little clean. I like the clean ones. I like the heavy ones too.
Eyes were soft and sympathized, a vision so uncompromised, floated, yeah.
Cool snare pattern.
As she pulled the book
2,
above
1,
the shelf,
and 1.
dressing down in nothing else but a secret grin. And I always had one question, free-ball suggestion. Do I stay or
The two guitars are so similar, but the rhythms are different, and that's
you can find me here.
textbook Pearl Jam. I asked, could that be the one? As she smiled and played a minor chord in a key I never heard before. One song and it was gold. G sharp minor in E major,
Find me here.
which means that's B.
Can you hear? Can you feel the change in my heart?
B, C sharp, A. C sharp. Oh, here we go. I like this part.
Open the door, shed on my skin. Allow for a bit of grace. For in my dreaming soul, need to let the longing go. Oh, and the promise I still hold won't take so.
Busy.
Can you keep the change in my Can you feel? Can you hear? Can you
Dude, so far, textbook rock and roll, baby. Good song. So far, I think Wreckage, number 3, still my favorite. For what it's worth. Upper Hand, starting like The Who. Well, it was. Oh, now we're getting more Stairway to Heaven. Yep, chromatic. One more chromatic down. Oh no, subverted my expectations. And then usually goes, yeah, it didn't. Tuplets. Kind of gives me Pink Floyd vibes, the chord progression and the actual sound. Oh, there's a chord. Yeah. No, 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 no. That. Na, na, na. Type in the comments what Pink Floyd song that is I'm thinking of. Shine On, You Crazy Diamond.
the distance to the end?
Here we go.
Closer now than it's ever been. Road we
3D stuff.
On the pages, we fill them all. Paint a song. Though the book it may never be read, or by anyone but me. And I hope the people are smiling. And I hope that today another day is grand. Oh, I apologize. So sorry
That's sick.
about the timing. But you know, something that I never had was the upper hand.
Okay. Solo. Shine on, you crazy diamond, right? That chord, especially with the presumably a strat with flanger, a phaser. Flanger.
Lonely ship on the horizon, silhouette fading out. Bright lights made for dark shadows. Lines once defined, getting blurry now.
Oh yeah.
And I hope the people are smiling. Oh, how I always wanted to be like one of them. Oh, I apologize. So sorry about
This album's nothing if it ain't tight. I'll tell you that.
Oh, but you know, something that I never had. Oh, the upper hand.
Out of that That's my BB King ending vocal choice. How blue can you get? How blue can you get? BB King, look it up. Listen to the ending. Same notes. 5, 3, 1, but you bend to the third. Onward. Like a double time vibe. Did I hear piano or no? The drums give me some Soundgarden vibes in that one. That was cool. I don't just the way it kept going. All right, hold on. The way the drums kept going, dun 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 dun. The guitars were syncopating stuff, and the kick drum was probably following it, but he kept that hi hat going. Very common technique used, but since Soundgarden's drummer was also Matt Cameron, it gave me that vibe. That song was fine. This album so far has been riddled with wild chord changes, which I love. And when I was learning guitar, I thought it was really cool to do that. But so far, if I'm being honest with myself, my favorite is still Wreckage, which had the most basic chord progression, because I'm a basic blues boy, dude. I've been told a lot of people like fancy stuff and playing outside and all of this cool stuff. I like what you can do with basic 4-chord songs, or change the order of the 4 chords, which is why I like 21 Pilots a lot, because they use basic chords but different rhythms that you don't always hear. And that's the same thing with track 3, Wreckage. Okay, I've been waiting for this one this whole time. The name of this one Track 7 is Waiting for Stevie. Who's Stevie, dude? Who are we talking about? Let's find out. Okay. Five. Flat and 5 is a minor. Okay, so this is a combination of what I was just talking about. Basically, got it right the first try. So I'm hearing 1, 5 is a minor. And then I'm hearing the flat 3. Let's check. I'm very proud of figuring that one out. It's basic. It's 4 chords, but it's not so basic, right? D, A minor, F, G. Not super bad. It's because it's guitar playing. I can figure it out easier. If that was on piano, that would have taken me a little bit longer. All right, let's keep going. So far, I like this progression. It's basic, but it's different. Classic Eddie Vedder stuff. No. Dominant chord. Okay, now we're getting cool. Love that. Sweet riff. Okay, the main chord progression, but with a riff over the top. It follows the right notes, but it keeps a D throughout. Let's see what that sounds like on guitar if I just keep a D over those chords. It's so pretty. All right. I could have definitely told you it's Matt Cameron now on them drums. He's hitting some serious high notes. That was probably an A or a B or something. the lead tone in this album. Savage. Shred, baby. We're getting more Mike McCready by the song, dude. Okay, dude. Now that's Pearl Jam. I recognize the members doing their thing. That one was way more jammy, more rock and roll, more like Alive, the end of Alive, kind of. Okay, now we're getting bass work. What is this? I need to figure out who Waiting for Stevie is. Who are they talking about? First of all, this bass is sick, dude. Love the guitar work. Stone Gossard, Mike McCready. Alright, hold on, pause. Real quick, wonder who Waiting for Stevie is. Let's find out what they're talking about. Also, Jeff Ament on bass right there. I love a good Pearl Jam. The end of Jeremy. All my Pearl Jam is related to the album 10, but that's one of the greatest albums in rock and roll history, so I stand by it. Especially 1991 had a lot of great albums, and that was still one of the greatest albums. Pearl Jam, Waiting for Stevie. Who Stevie is? Of course, I'm thinking Stevie Ray Vaughan. Meaning behind Waiting for Stevie. Let's see here. Waiting for Stevie came about in the most delightful, haphazard way, as these things often do. Eddie Vedder and producer Andrew Watt were sitting around, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for Stevie Wonder to swing by. Okay, that's obviously the second guess of who Stevie was. To lay down a harmonica track for Vedder's solo album, Earthling, which we gotta listen to now. Vedder recounted the experience to Apple Music Zane Lowe. Andrew had been working with Stevie because Stevie was working with Elton John, and Andrew was working with Elton, Vedder explained. So Stevie was in that basement tinkering away on that old piano. Andrew's Mrs. Mills, I'm going to skip ahead. They had the open line of communication, and Stevie was supposed to come down. Now, the whole time before he shows up, you think, this isn't really going to happen. Is it? How could it? Is this real life? But sure enough, he showed up, and it was just incredible. We recorded late into the night. One of the greatest things is Stevie doesn't really have a circadian rhythm, so it's just his time. It was a powerful, powerful thing. Okay, so that held up. I'm glad I looked it up because he was waiting for Stevie Wonder to come down and record for his album. Okay, that was a great song. Still Wreckage, baby. Still Wreckage is my favorite. Not Still Wreckage, but Wreckage is still my favorite, which is track 3. All the ones that have come after, there's been no duds. I really think all these songs have a lot to get from them. This next one is Running. Running. This is only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's get to it. There's Jeff Ament on that bass. Mike McCready on them drums. Out of coffee now.
Got me running, but the race it never ends. Got me running, or else I'm burning. You got me coming as you're going, and the chase it never ends. I'll be running, every second coming. Container, lost in the tunnel, and the tunneling of fun. Now I lost in all the trigger push it. Control, lost in the tunnel, and the tunnel's getting fun.
we go, some halftime. I want those sounds again. Same notes, but the chords move, so it makes the notes sound different. I love that. Dude, the tone on this album is killer. All right, something special. And now we're shuffling. The first shuffle in the album. What? Instead of da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 2 notes close, space, 2 notes close.
If you could see what I see now, you gotta know.
3 chord again.
Looking up, oh so proud. The one I used to hold is oh so special.
Okay, a lot of movement there.
And every setback now, but a chance to grow. If
B minor.
Proof that you're phenomenal, you better believe it that you are something special. Whoa, afraid to fail, or same as afraid to try. These are the days.
Just like Wreckage, it starts with G and B minor. However, I'm gonna exercise restraint and not try to learn the chords, and we're gonna just keep going.
Accept all invites, 'cause you're so cool and
maybe I'll listen to the words.
Oh, and someday you may find yourself in the place that I now do.
The place that I know.
Some way you're gonna have to let it go. And I got proof, 'cause my heart it aches and breaks, but I believe in you. It's the truth, and it's okay. Should this life knock you down, the twisted wheel, you know.
Good melody
it
there.
keeps on spinning round. Bet on yourself, your numbers oh so special.
This reminds me of that Into the Wild soundtrack with Eddie Vedder.
Gets fucked up, you need a helping hand. Do it yourself, you're not the type to need a man. But if you find one, you better know you're damn special.
I keep trying to figure out the chords. Stop.
And someday you
Let's listen to those words again.
find
I have to remind
yourself in
myself.
the place that I now do.
Cool.
And somewhere you gonna have to let it go.
Gonna have to let it go.
And I got proof, for my heart it aches and breaks, but I believe in you.
I like the way he's singing it. There's so much to listen to besides the lyrics.
Oh, ain't it the truth?
Love that. We got some reverb on this tone. And some fuzz. Gotta make the guitar stand out from song to song, right?
Remind yourself
Short solo.
and find what makes you free. It's cold to go.
Find out what makes you
Time to
free.
Find out what you seek, and in between, avoid the devil. Oh, and if the night grows long, you're not feeling loved. I will
Drums
be
drop
there.
out right there.
Not 'cause it's my job. I work for free because you're both so special. Oh, ain't it the truth? We believe in you. We all got something. We all got something to prove. Oh, out of everyone, you're not just anyone. You're the one and only you. We torn
So sometimes I wish I could just listen to the lyrics and just hear the song, how most people hear the song. If I'm talking over the song, and I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings. If you guys see people in the comments saying this guy sucks, he talks over the songs, tell them I'm sorry that I hurt their feelings. It's just who I am. I wish I could hear the songs like you guys do. However, there's a lot more of other people out there who are just like me and listen to the music and listen to the ornamentation and the arrangement and the production and all the other stuff that there is to listen to. And if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have this community of people, like-minded people that are listening to songs, and I wouldn't be able to share what my particular view and all of that. So I do appreciate lyrics, and without songwriters like writing lyrics, there's no good songs at all, right? Good instrumental pieces, right? An instrumental piece of music is great, but I like songs. As much as I don't listen to lyrics, I listen to the melody, I listen to the voice, I do listen to the lead. That's the first thing I hear in a song is the vocals. I don't always hear what they're saying, but I eventually get there. Anyway, onward. This next one is Got to Give, the penultimate track. Oh, I'm throwing out words, dude. See? I could be a lyricist. Penultimate. All right. Interesting plucking on the strings there. Doodle it, doodle it, doodle it, doodle it. It's cool. And it's done. Nice.
Stormy seas behind your eyes. The dark moon is setting on your cheap disguise. Whoever said love is a compromise knew you. Castle falling, turning into sand. The high tide is crumbling on the rocks we sit. Never could believe a single word they said about you.
I love the way he uses dominant 7 chords in this album.
Here I am, just picking up the parts of broken engines, rusty lifted up on blocks. Should have made the turn when the road got rough, but who knew?
Who knew?
I'll be the last one standing. I'll be the first to forgive you. Driven away, empty-handed, breaking the heart. Tell something I saw the doctor said I'm falling apart. This heartbreak connection, all the blood dried up. Said he could have fixed it, had to open me up just like you. And I can't stand it 'cause there's no way to live. The pain of this every day has got to give. Give me liberty or give me death over you. I'll be the last one standing. I'll be the first to forgive you. Driven away, empty-handed, bracing the heart till something gives. Getting to the point where I can't breathe. Getting to the point, got nothing to say. Getting to the point where I've gone.
I like that guitar part there.
Let's get to the point.
Clean arpeggios.
We are racing. Oh, let's get to the point. We can believe that we are better together, you and me. Take on anyone.
Flat 6, flat 7, 1. They're doing every Pearl Jam thing. Every Pearl Jam move in the book, dude.
Got to care. Something's
piano or guitar? Pretty basic stuff. There's some wild stuff in there too, but I like the basic harmony of the verse and chorus of that one. Last song, baby. Setting Sun. Setting Sun. Okay, different vibe. We got percussion vibes. Acoustic guitar. Ooh, I like this one already. Horns. Definitely a closing track, right? They did a good job with the pacing of this album. They've done albums before. This is their 12th one.
Gas was made
Low notes.
to reset broken bones, but there's no such thing.
But there's no... That's low.
To fix a
He's always had low voice.
road.
But there's no...
Keep knocking the door,
G.
'cause I know someone's there. I'll wait on the board.
I'll wait on the board.
Hoping someday I'll be let in.
I love that resolve there. Be
Say in the end, everything will be okay.
G to C, the
If
chords.
it's not okay, well, then it ain't the end.
Yeah, that F to E there is nice.
Had dreams to you I would belong. Had the dream you would stay with me till a kingdom come. Turns out forever is
F, C, G.
Am I the only one hanging on?
Yeah.
And in hand, yeah, we took it all.
I like the rhythm. It's different than I expect.
My breath down from my knees, I can't get up.
Right in the middle.
Lost patience with time.
4,
Yeah, hurry up, your
6,
patience
1,
tonight.
2, 3,
I'd like
4.
some of yours.
2. Interesting.
Intricate, take
Basic
all
harmony.
mine.
Interesting rhythm. It's a balance.
I dreamt to you I would belong.
I go back to regular rhythm, but we throw in a flat 7 chord.
Had the dream you would stay with me till your kingdom come. Turns out it was more like hit and run. Am I the only one hanging on? Oh, am I the only one hanging on?
sick right here. Down, 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 down. Back to the acoustic vibes of the beginning of the song. You can hear the pick. You can hear every raw emotion. No resolve. No G. Wow. Okay. And it goes right into the Audio Slave, my favorite album ever. I love YouTube music for that. Okay, so that last song reminded me of the Setting Sun, reminded me of Temple of the Dog, the guitar parts, which is weird because they're the same guitar players. So if you haven't heard that, but I'm sure you're watching this, you have heard Temple of the Dog, go check out the Temple of the Dog album if you haven't, because it is masterful. It's Chris Cornell. It's this Pearl Jam basically with Chris Cornell. And it's awesome. But this whole album, I love hearing veteran musicians write albums, dude. They're trying new stuff, but keeping one foot in the blues in their old style, right? I heard every Eddie Vedder belt, also his falsetto moves. I heard a lot of the melodies he likes to use. Mike McCready shredding on some of these, but also holding back. Matt Cameron, my favorite drummer, my favorite grunge drummer especially, but possibly my favorite drummer. I can hear his sound and almost certainly know it's him, but I didn't want to be wrong, so I had to look it up. But I think if I would have waited and I would have heard this whole album without looking it up, I could have told you it was Jeff Ament on bass, Stone and Matt. Oh my God, Mark, Mike, Matt. Mike McCready and Stone Gossard on the guitars, Jeff Ament on bass, Eddie Vedder on vocals, and Matt Cameron on drums. Because by the end of it, you could hear all their trademark moves. A lot of Matt Cameron drum stuff. Very cool. The big banger for me was Wreckage, baby. Wreckage was good. Dark Matter was good. The first two songs were fine, in my opinion, but then as soon as Wreckage hit, I feel like then it started getting good. Waiting for Stevie was good. Upper Hand was good. Running, I don't remember, so it was probably fine. Something Special was good. Got to Give was good. Setting Sun was good. I think a lot of these songs were bangers, so sweet. It's good to know that Pearl Jam out there still doing it. Thank you so much for requesting that I do this. Shout out to Patreon for the polls. You can join the free tier and vote on everything, and there's other tiers for other special perks. I'm also on Twitch and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and I do different content on all those platforms, so make sure you go check me out over there. Tomorrow, if you're watching this when it comes out, May 3rd, we are doing a 21 Pilots lore stream. Every month I'm going to do a specialty stream, and every Thursday I'll do a live reactions. You can just tell me what you want me to listen to in the chat, and I'll do it. But every month we'll do like a specialty weekend stream, like Disney stream, Chris Cornell stream maybe. That's a more likely one. But we'll talk about it. Make sure you hit me up in the comments. Like, subscribe. Did I do all the pitches? That's all I got. Peace!